Hello, this is another video for the RC Tractors website. Today we're going to be talking about this steerable mower for our 132 scale tractors. Great thing about this mower is it's quite large, and you have this steerable action in here that's quite easy to fit our servo into, and it's actually quite hidden beneath that. When you're looking from a distance, it's kind of hard to see the end of the servo, which is always good. It's a good way to, or it's good to be able to hide these things so that your model doesn't look out of place with wires and servos and things hanging from it. So what I done with this model was, obviously I installed this servo. If we look underneath it, I also installed the battery. So not only have we got the additional feature of the trailer that's able to be steered, we have the battery pack, so we can power the tractor with this trailer, and we have the front of the device, or front of the tractor, free for any other devices we'd like to add to it. It's not exactly a complicated build. This I just, to mount the battery, that's just a paper clip that was wound around there, and used this little screw hole down here to hold that in place. So you could, if all you wanted was the battery pack, you could just fix this steerable arm and not worry about that. Add your battery pack. You could add any number of battery packs if loads of space. You fix them in place, and then you could just hide your battery packs that way. You'd have lots of power. But I also wanted to add the steerable aspect to this, so I added in the servo here. Now, to control the servo, I have a 16F627, and to ensure the voltage didn't go over the 5 volts, or over the 5 volts that is the maximum for this microcontroller, I have the 5 volt regulator here. So basically what happens is, you send a signal from the tractor through this connection here. See that's where you plug into the tractor with the power, the ground, and, well, not power, the positive voltage, the ground, and the signal wire. And when you get to the microcontroller, it will decipher the signal you've sent and use that to create the pulse required to control the servo. So it's quite a simple build. Well, it's quite simple if you have an understanding of microcontroller programming. But there probably are other simple ways of controlling it in an analog form. I'd imagine you can probably do it with a 555 timer, but I wouldn't know how. I'd have to look into that. If you really wanted to know, you could post a question on the forum and we could try and figure it out. But this, I would imagine, is the simplest solution. But you do need a PIC programmer, microcontrollers, and a kind of a basic understanding of how they work. Then again, if you had got the signal from your tractor, then you probably understand how to use the microcontrollers, because you probably put one in your tractor. So this is quite a simple design, but you get quite a large battery and this additional feature of the steering. So that's kind of all there is to the mower here. You could add some more LEDs on the back there, maybe some brake lights or indicators. You could add a warning beacon at the edge there where it would be out from the tractor. That would be easily enough done, because you have your microcontroller here, which has lots of free pins. I'm currently only using the one pin for the servo there, but you could also choose a smaller microcontroller, of course. I just happen to have a bunch of these, and this one had a few dud pins that I had damaged already, so it wasn't going to be used for anything important. So that's how it ended up in this device. But that's all there is to the mower. So hope you've enjoyed watching it, and if you have any more questions, you can ask them in the forum as always, and I'll do my best to answer them. Thanks for watching.